The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Ball at the 24 and a second and 11.
52-93, 24.
Dalton. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And this is caught off the deflection. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. So they are going for it. Now Dalton got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. A first down throw coming for Dalton. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
7 yards.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Dalton here from the gun. Got his man there, complete to Gallup.
Dalton's pass complete to Michael Gallup. It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Ball ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay. From the gun, it's Brady. And he finds Gronk. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
2nd and 2.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Antonio Brown there to make the grab. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. A beautiful fake. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
29-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the... The 20-yard line.
Dalton's pass intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st down, Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and...
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Please take over 1st and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor.
Oh, Prescott stripped. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And it'll be 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
A fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another 1st and goal. He sets up the screen to Jones. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
And incomplete. Brings up 3rd and goal.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
44 to Mike. 44 to Mike. Check. I'm here all day. 44 to Mike. 44 to Mike. I'm trying to keep your down.
Shotgun now for Brady. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Bradley Pinion.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but hold on.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Over the middle, complete. It's Elliott. That catch good for only a couple. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Intercepted.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football, we're not seeing it right now.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Blake Jarwin, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. This one caught left side by Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there. 1st down.
And a Cowboy 1st down.
We're going 47. Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
You ain't doing nothing, Doug.
first down. Prescott connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. A first down throw for Prescott. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Jordan Whitehead there defensively.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's a gain of 34. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Prescott yet again. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown, Dallas.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Cowboys get a bit closer.
Lining up for the point after.
Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit, because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself, because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. There's Evans again, complete. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down.
42-yard line.
Here's Brady. And that is incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. Again for Evans. This time he's got him. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On play action, it's Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Extra point try now for Succo. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score Buccaneers 27, Cowboys 7. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
It's
Devin White, the linebacker. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But things don't improve fast then. I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Bradley Pinion to kick off.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, but it'll be second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
On second down, Prescott again. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Third and short yardage, Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
Dallas.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Defense wins championships, baby. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Hey, watch the ball. Check.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. Now the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. We're going to 53. Let him know. 53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike. Bandit. Whip.
They'll throw again. Prescott able to hit his target, Lamb. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Here we go. Tight dog. Watch twist. Check four. Safe. He's coming. We got double up.
Final play of the half. Prescott. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a dump off here complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Buccaneers.
Now a play fake. Brady.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A throw over the middle, taken in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Mike Evans, 45 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead, and he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
He's crossing. He's checking.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Buccaneers 48, Cowboys 7. Bradley.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. They'll run on first down. Elliott, and he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Levante David in on the tackle.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this third quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. He was brought down just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They go to Elliott again. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
Cowboys.
47. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. I got you. I got you, son. I got you, son. 53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense.
Prescott on first down. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And down inside the 15 he goes. That'll be a gain of 15 yards, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
With the score, Buccaneers 48, Cowboys 7.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Mike, 53. Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up. Hey, 47.
And again, it's Prescott. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Yet another mistake after the interception there, and gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't, and also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. And now this pass brought in by Brown. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
40-yard line.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. That's complete to his running back, Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Mike Evans, 60 yards. And this Buccaneer offense is running away with this one. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them, because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Extra point put through by Succop, and that will extend this big lead.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon.
The kickoff for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Levante David, his 2nd sack of the night.
It's 3rd down.
Third and long for Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
What's the ball? 49, check 49, check 49.
Here go 46. Check 53's mine. Check 53's mine.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And my goodness, another interception. Carlton Davis picks it. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Come on, let's go.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football, because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
And 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
That's another Buccaneer.
Brady going to look to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
So what can Brady do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2? Again, it's Brady. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit.
14.
But going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of
He's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35.
First down, Cowboys.
A first down throw for Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And now here is another interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Looking downfield for Godwin, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. unable to connect in that attempt.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, now Brady. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10.
Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Go to 54. Go to 54. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Go to 53. You can't block me. You can't block me. Check it.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike.
Now Prescott. And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about.
22.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Wait, that. Alabama. 380. Eat. Crunch time, defense.
Check 13.
Check it. Reload. Back's mine.
On play action, it's Brady. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
So what can Brady do here is he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Here's 69. Cowboys 22. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. In the 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Right? We're going to 53. Switch it, kid. Switch it. Shift. Check 24. Check 24. Rush in. Hey, we're going to 54. Wide in. Deuce. Slam.
One last shot now for Prescott. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Let's get off the field, D. Check. 53's Mike. Here we go, 47. Switch up. Here we go, go to 54. Go to 54. Right. You got tight right there.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.